Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. And in today's episode, we are actually looking, first of all, at this. This was tweeted out by Trainer Tips, but it was found on the Go Hub by Trolls, the guy who does all the really cool kind of data mining of like sprites and whatnot. New Pokemon have been found, including Smeargle, the last Gen 2 regular Pokemon that hasn't been introduced in the game yet, and Celebi, which we knew was coming, and is coming to Go Fest, which is very exciting. But we've also found some very interesting things for Gen 3. We already know that Spinda has been kind of being worked on, one of the few like Gen 3 Pokemon still needing to be put into the game, but Ninjask, Shedinja, and of course their pre-evolution Nincada has been found in the network traffic. Also Clamperl and its evolved form Huntail. Gorbis apparently is not in here though, which is interesting. I think, let's see, Kecleon is also missing. I think one other Pokemon might be still missing, but Jirachi and Deoxys are both in here, which are very, very cool. Very excited about this, and a lot of these are very like interesting, kind of like cool shinies. So very exciting news, but not what we're talking about today. Today, we are actually talking about this. Let me make sure that there we go, auto rotate is off. I remembered this time, guys. Alright, we're talking about this. With the success of the Safari Zone worldwide event, not necessarily at Dortmund itself. Day 1 was kind of day 2 was much better. So we're talking about the bonus reward unlocked, and of course the other week-long unlock rewards as well. So the week-long rewards, the XP, the 1 hour long Lucky Eggs, and of course Articuno Day. All the rewards from Dortmund, from the Safari Zone, from the Summer Tour Part 1 were amazing, great, like just great feedback from Pokemon Go players just universally, alright? So we're talking today about what's next for the Summer Tour. Next we have Go Fest. So Go Fest, which I'm going to, very excited about. Go Fest is going to be the 14th and 15th of July. And then during that day, we have to complete 100,000 research tasks at GoFest, and then 5 million across the 3 parts of the world. And we knocked that out of the park, as just the whole world of Pokemon Go. We knocked it out of the park for the first part, and I think we're going to do the same easily for Part 2 of the Summer Tour at GoFest and Part 3 over in Yokosuka. But here's the rewards. So at GoFest, we unlock, I guess, extra candy for, like, double candy probably for catches, double candy for hatches, decreased egg hatching distance, and more rare candy drops from raids, I guess? So, rare candy drops, that's actually fairly cool, especially if, with all the, like, new stuff from Gen 2 and Gen 3 in the data network, maybe we're seeing, like, getting closer to Gen 4, so maybe stockpiling some rare candies might be a good thing, especially if you don't have stuff to go ahead and evolve for like Magmortar, Rhyperior, Electivire, Tangrowth. There's a whole bunch of Pokemon to get evolutions in Gen 4, so you might need rare candies for those. Especially Togepi. Togepi is one that a lot of people either don't know about or kind of forgot about. Togepi evolves into Togetic. Togetic evolves into Togekiss in Gen 4, and that's probably going to be 100 candies. So Togepi, kind of a rare hatch, you're going to need at least 100 candies to evolve from Togetic up to Togekiss. Now, the bonus reward unlock. Okay, bonus reward unlock for Safari Zone was Articuno Day. I'm guessing we're going to get Zapdos Day. Alright? So Zapdos Day, more than likely, is coming July 21st. I am super excited about that. And then late summer, I think we've actually had we've had actual like confirmation of what dates that is, but for this during Yokosuka event, again we're gonna knock it out of the park more than likely. Double Stardust or maybe possibly triple Stardust. That'd be amazing. So Stardust, 1 hour star pieces, Stardust for hatches, Stardust for catches, and Stardust for raids. And more than likely, bonus reward unlock will be Moltres. And of course, for Shiny, or for Zapdos Day and Moltres Day, we will have their Shiny versions. Now, if you don't know this, Zapdos currently in the game is already the Shiny sprite. So I don't know how they're going to work this. I guess maybe either everyone is going to just have their Zapdoses slowly be changed over to regular Zapdos, like shade by shade, and we just haven't noticed it yet. Or they're just going to give us regular version as the shiny version, which I don't think they're going to do. I think they get in trouble with Pokemon Company. And then Moltres, of course, has a very distinct pink shiny. So that's going to be very cool. And let's actually head over to the actual Pokemon Go website. We're going to go over to Yokosuka event just to, make sure. It is August 29th through Sunday, September 2nd. So really late summer. Like late summer. Which is interesting. And of course, they're going to be getting Tropius and Unknown, and they're also going to be unlocking Shiny Wingull. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff about Yokosuka. I'm not going. I don't know anybody personally that's going. But yeah, this is going to be in Japan. It's going to be very cool. And of course, we're going to be getting incredible bonuses. Now, what could the Ultra, see here, Ultra bonus unlock coming soon? That could be one of two things. Either Celebi being released worldwide, or a new EX raid boss. A lot of people think that Deoxys, this guy down here, alright, Deoxys, and it's 4 forms: normal, attack, defense, and speed. Alright, so a lot of people are thinking this Pokemon here is going to be, I know that's really zoomed in, I'm doing that on purpose. A lot of people think that this will be the new EX raid boss after Mewtwo. Personally, I agree completely. Now, another thing is that with Articuno Day, a lot of people are raiding, doing raids, and therefore activating EX raid locations more than likely. If you have a lot of people hitting the same kind of gyms, you're probably going to trigger an EX raid, and from the EX raid you at least get the opportunity of catching Mewtwo. And I think they're really trying to push out being able to get Mewtwo so that they can get a new EX raid boss to get people more kind of excited about it. Because nowadays, people that have like multiple Mewtwo's, multiple EX raids, people are really starting, unless it's your first Mewtwo, or you're coming back to the game and you haven't yet done an EX raid, or you've been doing it this entire time and you're just not able to get Mewtwo no matter what you can do. We have trading now, which is one way to get Mewtwo. It's very costly, but it is a way to get Mewtwo. The EX raid system is debatedly broken, but this could be a way to really revamp it, especially if they do it the way I think they will do it if Deoxys is the raid boss. So more than likely you'll fight a normal Deoxys. Now right now Deoxys, I think, like just base form has stats of 111, which would make it one of the worst Pokemon in the game, so they still have a lot of stuff to tweak with it. But more than likely, Deoxys will be in its base form. And when you go to catch it, it will randomize between normal, attack, defense, and speed forms. That way it has a longevity to it as an EX raid boss, and really makes it more of an EX raid boss versus a quest kind of, you get one Deoxys out of its 4 forms, and it'd just be too weird, too complicated to make it a special research kind of a boss. It fits more into an EX raid boss kind of a role. Whereas Jirachi, Celebi, they are very cool, very excited for those special research, especially Celebi, for GoFest attendees is right around the corner, like literally. It's coming like Friday, or well, Saturday/Sunday, depending on what day you're going. Alright, so what I really want to get into, the niche of this episode, is the fact that there are going to be two more than likely legendary days coming, and there are going to be Moltres and Zapdos. Those two Pokemon are both coming very soon, and the rewards are going to be very cool. The next one is going to be all about candies, hatching, and whatnot, so making sure to find out. That's going to be coming. Again, I'll throw that up on the side of me. This image here of the Chicago Go Fest kind of rewards that are going to be unlocked. And that's going to be from July 16th through July 23rd. So you'll be able to find nest locations. So if there's a good nest near you, being able to find that nest and really grind those nest locations, doing your egg hatching, trying to find those either Alolan eggs that you really want to grind out, or doing a 10K party, multiple 10K party, because you'll be getting a ton of candies from this event. So it's going to be very cool, and of course rare candy, that's going to be very cool, valuable item to stock up on. And of course July 21st, the next, more than likely either Zapdos or Moltres will be coming to Pokemon Go. Now, to counter Moltres and Zapdos, actually, you'll be wanting Smackdown, Stone Edge T-Tar, or especially Golem for Zapdos, because it will gain like extra resistance because it's a ground type versus Tyranitar, which is dark type. Golem with Rock Throw, Stone Edge will of course again be a very useful Pokemon, and by then Alolan Golem will be out. We don't know what its possible movesets are yet, but more than likely it's going to be a very useful meta Pokemon, being Rock and Electric, so it will have that dual resistance as well to Zapdos, and it will probably have access to electric moves, which could make it a good counter against Moltres as well. Even though regular Rock Throw Stone Edge Golem is already a great counter, the electric type, the electric move variant would also work against Moltres as well, which makes it a great Pokemon to use if you just don't want to use any TMs. So that's really all I wanted to say. Like, just get ready. It's coming. It's pretty much like next week will be let's see, today July 10th. So yeah, in 1 week will be the new rewards that will be unlocked, because more than likely we're going to knock these out of the park this weekend. So in 1 week we'll be having the next week of rewards, and they are going to be centered around candies, hatching distance, and whatnot. So it's going to be fun. I'm very excited, and a new video on GoFest will be coming up to the channel fairly soon as well. So if you did like this episode, go ahead, smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless, and see you in an episode of Pokemon Go.